Okay, I can't resist just quickly going through candy brands and seeing which ones are +1 for Father, and you could solve all the rest for Jesus and Christ and all that stuff if you want, but I am curious and we'll just do a little bit of this together. Oh man, Alan is +1 for Father. I'm going to focus on +1s most likely because that's what I'm into the most. You can solve them all, but American licorice? Really? Ay. Asher's works. Man, I haven't even heard of half of these brands. Like, I'm trying to focus on ones that I'm more familiar with first. Okay, I haven't solved a lot. I haven't seen a lot of these. Like, clearly I need to brush up because I am way behind on some of this. These must be a lot of international brands. Okay, Toblerone I know is one of my favorites. And Tootsie is a great Father brand like Toblerone. Toblerone is one of my favorites bar none. And Toblerone is very strong because it's pure +2s and letters that divide by 3. Toblerone. Father +48. I'm always curious, and I have a history with Toblerone. Like, I like solving things that have some personal reference in my own life, and I've loved Toblerone. Toblerone love is wrapping in the end here, the word tone or note. I bet you could spend more time. Man, I gotta brush up. I don't even. Yeah, Wonka is famous for Father. I don't even recognize like the majority of those. There's a whole lot of crazy. I just looked for top candy brands, and I guess you can go by size. This list might have. This is Mars Mono. I think I've gone through this before and solved a lot of them. Oh yeah, Ferrero. Ay caramba. That's a little bit overwhelming right now. I think I'm not going to go there right now. Oh yeah, Werther's original. It is fun solving some of the original. Oh my god, like Werther. How did that get its name? Because I think it came from a last name, didn't it? Werther? Where did it get its name? Oh, the town is named after the town of Werther. Well, that's very glaring. Because Werther is screaming out Father. +1, and it ends in ther. And then this is just your 28 in the center. And your good night. Good night. Yeah, it's fun solving individual brands, like the things that end up in the hands of people, not necessarily the parent company, but the actual M&M's, just like Skittles. Okay, I'm here to preach the obvious. Why are there so many candies with M's on them and so many candies with S's? I have Skittles right here. I just had some. In fact, they are right here. Skittles. It's because they're +1 letters for Father. And let's state the obvious. An M equals 13, which is +1 over 12. And then an S is 19, which is +1 over 18. Well, what's the big catch here? It's like these two numbers both divide by 6, differing by 6, and we see, oh, computer crash, don't worry, we'll be back. Oh no, it didn't. You see Father offsets of 6s, okay? Remember, the name Father in its spelling is this +1 combo at the center. It yields 28, +1 over 27. And then it's flanked in pure 6s, okay? For the Trinity at large. So it is very clear to me that a single M and a single S are screaming out Father. I've talked about this a million times before. You can even find M and S in Father mathematically. Each E equals M, and an S is an A and an R. But that's why there's M and M's. And, oh, that's what I lost. I guess I lost a couple, I don't know. M and M's. And so when you say M and M's, you're getting this gorgeous trio M and M, and then the plural S. You've just strung a massive +1, +1, +1. You got 4 +1s that yields an ultimate +1. So when you say M and M's, it equals 64. It equals Father plus 6. Okay, so it's a great brand. And Skittles is Father plus a whatever it is, multiple of something. But now you know why. And Jesus, like when he says, "What do you seek?" It's another 4 festive +1s to glorify Father. But M&M's, there you go. So we solved M&M's there. It's kind of fun to solve some of the candies. And the colors, like blue is +1. Green. Yeah, the number one M&M's melts in your mouth and not in your hand. 1941, so we solved M&M's. A Hershey's Kiss. Well, that's easy because Kiss equals Father. And then Hershey parallels Father, and then an S is another +1. So you get another triple +1 here. +1, +1, +1 makes a beautiful 3 fest, but it ends in Father, Kiss, the Kiss. Cool, and you can poke around Hershey and find Father in it, bang on. I basically just did it. Just add the H and just pop, oh, this is crazy. Oh man, ha ha! Oh, the joy moment of discovery. Look at this. Hershey's Kiss starts and ends with Father. You heard it here first, folks. Hirsch. The first syllable in Hershey equals Father, and then Kiss equals Father. And remember the dead center, if you haven't watched, of Kiss equals the dead center of Father. Okay. Studies will show that a father's love is critical for a child's latter emotional development and confidence and all that. So there you go. Father equals Kiss, and then Father is also at the front of Hershey. So Father at the front. I'm gonna have a crash soon. I got so many windows open. I think the display, yeah, it just crashed. I insist on leaving the video camera running so that you understand the sovereignty of God, and crash is +1 for Father. Just like the word patience, because it reminds you how much patience is required to do this study and see the glory of God. So I'm going to leave the video camera running so we can all experience a computer crash together. And I get to preach on the fact that Zeus equals holy equals word equals Intel. Famous 6060, the Zeus motherboard, and Intel. And we've solved Microsoft a million times. And this is what you call the boot sequence. Well, boot is glaring for Father. Boot is 52, 6 points less than Father. I was trying to boot up. Reboot. Alright. So hopefully we can. So M&M's, that's a good web page. So M&M's we just hit out of the park. Now once this gets booted up, come on baby. M and M's. M and M's. Now you know why there's so many golden M's, McDonald's all over the world. You have to go back to when you were a kid. Like the kids are so excited with the Happy Meals. And okay, let's see what we can restore here. Hopefully most of what we were working on. Patience, the virtue. So we just finished solving Hershey's Kiss, so it kind of didn't save the whole thing we had there. but let's see if we can get these famous candies open. Oh my. That's so weird. Google Chrome didn't even... famous candy brands, and I just want to get that... This was a decent little list. You can solve the company names, but I prefer to solve what ends up in people's hands. Like the fact that you end up with M&Ms that are all branded with M in the palm of your hands. And of course the word hands is father. So let's solve a few more. So that was satisfying. We solved M&M chocolate for father, and that was one of the first revelations I got. Oh, now I can solve Happy Valentine's Day. Well, Happy Valentine's Day is +1 for father, and based on Valentine's, which is +1. Happy Valentine's Day. Look at how obvious Valentine's is for father. But the great Hershey's Kiss has been solved in the name of the father. It did not disappoint. Father at the front and at the back. And I just want to quickly get, yeah, Valentine's is easy. Too easy. Look at all the +2s are right there in a cluster, and then you got your +1s front and back. And then 2 letters that divide by 3. So it's just parallel with father. So Happy Valentine's Day, father. Okay. So we solve M&M's, Hershey's Kiss, Snickers. Snickers. Parallel with Christ. Yeah, you got the double S front and back. And then I want to see if you can find father in it. I'll bet you can with a little bit of work. There's okay, there's a glaring obviousness. The dead center of Snickers is the dead center of father, is the dead center of Kiss. So there's an obvious statement to make. And then, okay. Oh yeah, snickering and smile. A snicker and a smile are both, a laugh. A snicker, a smile, and a laugh are +1 for father, and you can spend more time. But I want to just scoop up some more, like singularly, Twizzler. Same thing with Snickers. All right, you can poke around in all these. Reese. That's an easy one. Oh yeah, Kit Kat. That's a Father Christ combo. Twix. It's an easy +1. Jelly Belly 3. Candy corn. Oh yeah, candy corn. Candy corn is a +1 offset. Tootsie was huge. Skittles was easy. Cadbury eggs. Milky Way. Double Swedish fish. Cotton candy. All right. One step at a time, folks. One step at a time.